What's going on, guys? Welcome to Uni Martial Arts. My name is Mark and this is another Technique Tuesday. So today what we're going to be doing is a partner drill. We're going to be doing Filipino martial arts once again, but this time we're going empty hands. So we're going to go over a very simple flow, how to get them into a lock and how to take them to the ground. I'm going to break it down step by step, make sure you guys can understand it and see it from different angles, and hopefully you guys can add this to your arsenal. So without further ado, let's get training. Alright, so this Technique Tuesday we're going to be doing a Filipino martial arts empty hand flow. Guru Sam here is going to be giving me a jab cross. Now normally in self-defense, some people may not jab because they simply don't know how, but it's good to have that as a base so that on our entry we learn the different lines that we get to draw and learn how to get that cross where we need it. So first things first, we're going to start squared up, typically how every fight starts. Guru Sam's going to throw the jab, so he's going to strike first, but I'm going to move first. Again, this is a counter-offensive art. So what I'm going to do is when I see his shoulder moving or I get any hint that he's going to jab, like I said, sometimes I'll be able to catch it, sometimes I won't. All I want to do is parry it, okay? Now, when I take that parry, I'm going to add a little bit of footwork. My entry today, what I'm going to show you guys, is going to be an outside entry. So I need to make sure that I draw a line when he jabs to cause his cross to come narrow, okay? So if I break that down to you guys, if I stay squared up with him here, he jabs, I parry it, cool, but he crosses, it's a 50-50. If I twist here, I have just as much chance of getting hit if I twist here to go outside. Okay, so this is our inside angle, this was our outside angle. So off the jab right away, once I get that, I want to draw this narrow line, so it's much easier for me to be on the outside. Okay, so from the other side, jab comes, side step here, wait for that cross to come over, and we're going to pass it this way. Okay, so now when we're adding on, we're going to take our left hand off the jab, parry, second one comes, parry again. This time I'm going to use a side step. Okay, so my back is facing the camera right now, but my chest is facing the fist. We turn this over, jab comes. Side step, my chest is facing the fist. Alright, so we go slowly. 1, 2. This parry is going to continue downwards. And I want to end up at the bottom of his hand. As I do that, I'm going to step in with my left and elbow his face with my right elbow. Okay? Now this elbow was not meant to knock out Guru Sam. It's just meant to stun him to get his attention here. It's always, always, always trying to be progressive. So when we start again, this sets up this. This in turn will set up my positioning. My positioning will set up my elbow, and my elbow will set up my left hand clamping on to that right cross. Okay, so all together we go 1, 2, 3, 4, clamp on 5. So all you're doing when your hand is down, you're going palm up, tighten. Okay, from the other side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now that we got all the way into our entry, what we're going to do is we're going to solidify it with either a finish, a control, or a break. Okay, so we started off simple. What I want to do is detain him. I don't really want to hurt him too badly right now. So off the jab, cross, elbow, clamp on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my wrist right into his neck, lining up with the jaw here, okay? And I'm also going to put my left hand on top of his left elbow, okay? As I do this, I want to squeeze tight with my elbow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist him down into my knee. Okay, now, Guru Sam is just around my height, so it's a little easier for me to knee his head. If the size difference was something like this, the only difference is, once I get inside here, I go to the body to break the base. Okay, so now I'm in a dominant position. Guru Sam's in a submissive position. All I'm going to do from here, 2 hands on top of the elbow, squeeze, lower my base without losing my center of gravity, push him down to an arm bar. Okay, from the other side, jab cross, elbow, clamp, neck and wrist, push them down, set, lower my base, arm bar. All right, so before we continue on, one thing I want to touch base on with the jab cross. The reason why we train the jab in Filipino martial arts is because, one, a lot of times, if this translates into weapon, usually the lead hand is the one with the weapon. So we want to be able to tack on being able to defend both the lead hand and the rear hand, or vice versa. Okay? So also when I do this, if we go simply hand to hand, once I give a touch here, I give him a physical stimulus, he'll feel this hand won't be able to hit me. He only has one more option aside from going to the legs, which is his other hand. So that comes, and I know that's coming. So that's what I'm talking about, drawing the line here. I draw the line so that I'm basically telling him what punch to give me and what direction, so I have that much greater success in countering it. This hand is quick. If you were to give me a real type of boxer jab, it's very hard for me to work off of that. But if he loads up on the backhand, it's a lot easier for me to start working on the backhand. Okay, he committed way more to this cross than he did for that jab. The jab is kind of like a feeler. Okay, so once we get that jab cross figured out, we go right into the flow, into the knee. And now, instead of going to the arm bar, what I'm going to do is, before I drop my leg, I'm going to what's called walk the base. I'm just going to place it right over his foot there. As you can see, Guru Sam lost his balance. From here, I can finish whatever strikes I want to do. Or, what I like to call the full circle throw. I'm going to come back, push his head down, and down he goes. Okay, from the other side. 1, 2, into the elbow, knee, walk the base, bring him back, push the head, and down he goes. So breaking down the throw now. It's very, very simple, and it works against big or small opponents. It's all just about to leverage. So we'll just get into that position real quick. So I have him in the submissive position here. Okay? Now, I can walk the base, but if time is of the essence here and you can't walk the base or you just missed it, it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is, my 2 elbows are going to be my points. Okay? I'm going to bring my left hand over, half circle. And I'm going to bring its head downwards, half circle. So I'm going to go from one elbow to the other. As I do that, all I want to do is create space for him to fall. Okay, so this comes up, this goes down, and down they go. So all together, we go 1, 2. All right, so that was the empty hand flow in Filipino martial arts. This was what we call entry number 1. We have a whole variety. Though I like to have different versions, make sure that you practice the fundamentals, the simplicity of it. Make sure it can be applied and be effective. Hope you guys liked the video. Give us a thumbs up. Comment below if you want to add in anything about the techniques, if you want to see anything. Make sure you also check out our talk show that comes out every Thursday. Hit that subscribe button, stay updated, and we'll catch you guys next time.